Hey y'all, look what I got in the mail. You see that? It said Money Network Cardholder Services, and I'm thinking, oh my word, another credit card company. They are trying to give me a credit card. I do not need another credit card. I don't want another credit card. So I brought that thing in the house and I threw it in the stack. A little bit later I thought, well, let me go through my mail. And so I opened it up, and the first thing I see in there is this. And it's saying that enclosed is your economic impact payment card. This is a debit card sent to you on behalf of the U.S. Treasury. And I'm thinking, oh, I don't have a business. I haven't had an economic impact. What in the world is this? Yeah, you're getting the money as a result of the CARES Act. And I'm going, well, my goodness. I read the next thing, and it is a letter from the White House. And that thing is signed by Donald Trump. And I'm going, okay, I must be getting a little money. I look a little farther, and I get a debit card. And I'm going, all right, let me see what this is all about. So I flip the thing over, and I start reading. And it told me how much money I had. And then it went to say that if I wanted to do an ATM withdrawal, the first time it wouldn't cost me anything. After that, it would cost me $2. And then if I needed to inquire about the balance, it cost me $0.25. If I lost it or it got stolen, it cost me $7.50 to get it replaced. And then it said if I wanted priority shipment on that, I'd have to pay $17. Well, you know me. My little mind's just going like this, and I'm thinking, that'll be eating up my money. And I was looking for, where can I go get this cashed in? And it said, bank teller over-the-counter cash withdrawal. One time it was free, but then after that, $5 every time you want to withdraw. Well, you know what my little mind is saying? I'm just going to go get my money. I'm going to get all of my money. And so I go driving down to my bank, my local bank, and it used to be Sunshine Credit Union. There ain't nothing sunshine about it anymore. It's now called The First. I've been a member since before 1970, and they don't even know who you are when you go on there. You don't know nobody. And anyway, I'm pulling up to the drive-through window because you can't go in, or you have to have an appointment or something. And I say, sweetie, can you help me with this? I've got my little debit card from the government, and I would just like to withdraw the money off of it. And she said, oh, ma'am, we don't have an ATM machine that will take that debit card. And I said, what? This is government money. Are you telling me your ATM machine won't take my debit card? She said, oh, no, ma'am. Our machine will not take that debit card. And I'm going, well, maybe we should talk to the manager and make sure about this, because now I'm wondering, well, what's going on? Anybody would be upset with President Trump if they got this debit card saying they had money on it, then they can't get no money off of it. I'm going, I hope they ain't trying to make this a political thing. Anyway, the little supervisor comes and I tell her the story again, show her the debit card. Same story. She says, I'm sorry, ma'am, but our ATM machine will not take that debit card. I said, okay. Well, that beats a horse a-flying. So I'm in the car and I think, well, I'll just go down here and stop at Bank of America. When I pulled up there, you could go in. They were limiting the number of people in there, and they had somebody at the door opening the door for you so you didn't have to touch it, giving you a bottle of water and telling you to stand back, don't get 6 feet up close to nobody. And I finally get my turn and I go up and I show her the debit card. And I say, I really would just like to get my money off this. And she said, okay, did you set your PIN number up? And I said, oh, yes, ma'am, I did. And she said, okay, just write it down here for me. And she said, I can take care of that for you. Got my little money, honey, in a flash, and I was out the door. Well, I will tell you this. I did go home, and that afternoon, I did call the first. And I said, do you know I took my little economic impact debit card down to your bank this afternoon, and they wouldn't let me get any money off that debit card. I said, is something wrong with your ATM machine? And she said, oh, no, ma'am. I said, well, they told me your ATM machine wouldn't take that debit card. And she said, oh, yes, ma'am, it will. I said, well, maybe you ought to call those folks down there then, just to let them know. Maybe y'all need to do a little training and prepare them that, you know, this is coming. A lot of folks getting this debit card. She said, oh, yes, ma'am, I will take care of that. And I thanked her. And then I'm sitting there counting my little money again and thinking, I'm just blessed. Because to tell you the truth, I don't think I deserve to get this little check, this little money. I really didn't need it. I have not been impacted by this interruption of our life that we're having. Mercy, I'm staying home, staying in, saving money, to tell you the truth. Not getting my hair done real often, or getting my toes done, or no shopping out there for me these days. But you know, sometimes you just have to accept things as a blessing. God blesses us sometimes so that we can bless others. And that is exactly what I plan to do with some of my money. Because I do know, and I have friends out there that have been suffering, and they have been affected by not being able to work. And times are really tough out there for a lot of people. And so I just thank the good Lord that He's keeping me safe in the midst of all these troublesome times, and that I can still have money to be a blessing to others folks. Ain't God good all the time? Amen. Y'all have a good afternoon.